Hello dear students, very good morning to you all once again. Welcome to second class on classes and objects. In the last class I taught you what is class as well as what is object. What is class, can you tell me? A class can be defined as user defined data type. That is what I taught in my last class. Can you tell me what is object? Object can be defined as a variable of which type, of class type only, whichever I created. That is what I taught in my last class. Okay. In the last class we studied the examples. We studied the syntax for defining class. Class is must suitable class name. It contains data as well as the functions. How to define objects? Object name equals to class name, two parentheses is must. And I explained these examples in my last class. Class name is my class. It is having x equals to 5. I defined one object as O1 of the type my class. I am printing the contents of x. This is what I taught in my last class. In today's class and in the last class I taught you this example also. I defined one class named point with two coordinates, x value as well as the y value, 10, 20. That means I defined one object of the type point. I am printing x, y. This is what I taught in my last class. In today's class I teach you very interesting and most important topic related to classes and objects. What is that, do you know? I teach you initialization function. This is one built-in function. You need to use it inside the class. Here underscore twice, then init is must, underscore twice, two parentheses is must. That means, as I told in my last class as well as today also, I tell you that class contains data as well as functions. In today's class I teach you how to write functions inside the class. We can write functions as member of a class also. That means inside a class we can write our own functions also. Most of the time we prefer initialization function. What is the use of this function, do you know? Init is must and two underscores separately I have written so that you can see visible, so that you can understand, and followed by two underscore. It can be used to initialize the data members of a class with initial value. As we know already, class contains some data members. Assume that name and age are the data member inside the class named person. See the example, then you understand this theory automatically. What is the class name? Class name is person, colon is must, and I am using initialization function here. How to write function already we know. Def keyword we use, and underscore, then init, underscore parenthesis, then number of arguments. But this is default argument. You have to type it compulsory. This is default argument. Self parameter is must, and name and age are optional. Why not optional? Depending on problem. I am passing the name, I am passing the age. Whatever the name I pass, that will be assigned to name data member of the class. Means we are not defining separately, it is self understood. That means class name is person, and in this class I am writing one function. This function will receive name and age. Whatever it receives, the name will be assigned to name data of that class. Whatever the age it receives, that will be stored within the data member age. This is what we call initialization function. Afterwards I am defining one object here. P1 is the object, that means variable of which type, person, but this time I am passing the value John as well as 36. John is the name and 36 is the age of that person. John will be transmitted to name, 36 will be transmitted to age. That means John will be assigned to name data member and 36 will be assigned to age data member. That means this is what the function. Which function I used? init, initialization. These values are assigned now. These values are assigned to the data members via function. I want to print now. How shall I? P1.name will print the assigned name. P1.age will print the assigned age. Print in double quote, just I am using appropriate message. What is that, do you know? Name of a person is P1.name, age is so and so. See the output. Name of a person is John, age is 36. This is what all about init function. Now you understand the theory so easily. What is the use of it? We can write our own functions inside the class. Yeah, we saw the example. This is one built-in function. It helps us to initialize the data to the data members of a class with some starting values, initial values. This function runs automatically whenever we define objects of that class. It is a very interesting point, very important point. Whenever you define objects of that class, this function runs automatically by the interpreter. The init function helps to assign initial values to data member, not only to assign initial values to data member, as well as you can use it to do other operations also. Whatever instruction you write in this function, that runs every time whenever you define an object. Yes, it is very important. It helps us a lot in companies. By default, this function takes one argument. What is that? Self is must. In addition to this, we can pass other arguments also. Okay, this one I explain you in the next example. No problem. I hope you understood this program. I defined one class with one function init. I am passing two values. First name will be assigned to the name data member, age will be assigned to the age data member, and I have defined the object. I am passing two values. Passed values will be assigned to the P1. I am trying to access and I am printing on monitor. Practically I run and I will show you so that you can get the confidence. Okay, the init function is called automatically every time the class is being used to create new object. Okay, very good. Now practically you can see the output. Hello dear students, please come back. I have written the program for you. I saved already in computer secondary memory. The program name is myclass3.py. Like this only you have to save. You can give us your names also, but don't forget py. Define a class with init function that assigns the person name as well as the age of a person. Class keyword is must, suitable name for the class, colon is must, and def, because I am writing my own function, underscore underscore, don't write once here, underscore underscore init underscore underscore. Self parameters must, I am passing two values, that's why two more arguments, parameters. Self dot name equals to whatever it receives, the name. Self dot age equals to whatever the age it receives. I am defining one object named P1 of the type person. I am passing the values also. John will be transmitted to name and 36 will be transmitted to age, and I will access the contents. Name of a person is so and so, age is so and so. Let us run the program. Go to run menu, click on run module. Yeah, we got the result. Name of a person is John, age is 36. I hope you got the confidence. Thank you. Now I continue today's class. Okay, I move to next topic. Still I have another 5 minutes time. Object methods. Oh, in addition to init function inside the class, we can write other functions also. Yeah, it is possible. We can write other functions in addition to init to do other operations depending on the problem, and that is what we call methods. Let us create a method in the person class. See the example. Insert a function. See here, same whatever the program I explained just only and this program, both are same. I am creating one class named person. Again the same init function I have written. I am passing the name, I am passing the age, and it will assign the name whichever I passed. It will assign the age also. New thing in this example is that in the class I am writing one more function here. This is very interesting. In the class I am writing one more function, def my function, and self you have to write compulsory. That is the default parameter as I told in just only. Afterwards, hello, my name is self.name. Oh, here only I am printing. Okay, my age is self.age. This time this class contains one init function and one more my method. You can call it as a method also. Now what I do you know? I am defining one object P1 of the type person. I pass John and 36. P1 dot my function. Now this is a method created by me. Who am I? Programmer. P1 is the object. This is what we call classes and methods. Module name. Try to recall. Thank you. P1 dot my function means this runs. First I am passing John and 36. John and 36 are assigned, and with this function I am trying to fetch the data. Hello, my name is John, my age is so and so. See the output. Hello, my name is John, my age is 36. The self parameter is a reference to the current instance of the objects of the class. Instance means object and is used to access the variables that belongs to that class. Thank you. Practically I run and I will show you. Okay, dear students, come back. Already I have written the program named myclass4.py, and I am trying to insert one new function that prints a greeting. Greeting means friendly messages. Hello, my name is, my age is. Greeting. Insert a function that prints a greeting and execute it on the object which is having the person name as John and age as 36. Okay. And how to create a class keyword you have to use, and the class name is person and colon is must, and init function, and name will be assigned to the name data member, age will be assigned to the age data member, and I am writing one more function called my function with the self default parameter, and I am printing the contents of self.name, self.age. I define the object p1 person into bracket John 36, and I am calling that function also. Let us run the program and see the output. Run module. Yeah, we got the result. Hello, my name is John, my age is 36. I hope you have understood. Very good. Okay, see the next topic. Next topic is all about the self parameter. Okay. This one shall I teach in the next class? Yeah, I teach in the next class. Okay. Shall I complete now? I have 3 minutes time. Sorry. In the next class I teach you. Thank you. See the next video to get the knowledge of this topic. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care.